So the topic of today's sermon is faith. A lot of us have faith, but the thing is, who do you have faith in? Ever since you were a little kid, think about back when you were 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. When was the first time you stopped having faith in your parents? When they told you to do something and you would say no. When they say, eat this, no. Go here, no. Do this, no. When was that? And then a little while longer you go to school. The teacher tells you what to do, tells you what to learn. You listen, some. But there's also a lot of, no, I don't agree. I don't think so. I don't want to do that. Then you get a little bit older. You meet people who tell you what to do, such as bosses or leaders or this or that. And you listen, but not really. So think about this now, however old you are, whether you're 12, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, or even 100 years old. Most of your life, if not almost all of your life, the only person you've ever had faith in is yourself. Now, that might be a good thing sometimes, but the thing is, can you really trust yourself to not be wrong? Can you really trust yourself that you know everything? Can you really trust yourself that you have all the information that you need in order to become a better person or to live a good life? It is very important that you know how to have a little bit of doubt. People might not talk about this, but you have to have doubt. Because if not, sometimes you become too sure of yourself, too much faith in yourself. And what happens is, you can convince yourself some very scary things. You can convince yourself that you can do bad things and no one's going to know. You can convince yourself to be lazy and be silly, and it's not a big deal. You can convince yourself of what you feel is the truth. However, this can be very scary because sometimes your feelings can cloud your judgment. Sometimes the way things happen and the way you interpret it might not actually be the way it really is. And so it's very important that you learn how to doubt yourself. Now, the trick is, not only do you have faith, and not only do you have doubt, the trick is you have to have wisdom to know when to use which one. If you ever need encouragement in order to get through a job or to finish a job, you need to have faith in yourself. However, if you get too overconfident, where you think you're better than other people, where you think you're so sure that there's no way you can be wrong, you might want to have a little doubt in yourself. And this is what the Buddha meant by moderation. You should not have full faith in yourself, but you should not have full doubt in yourself either. Everything comes at a very unique and special situation. You got to have just enough for every situation, depending on what's appropriate. And so the mark of a wise person is the person who knows when to have doubt and when to have faith in yourself, because that's what determines whether you're an adult or a child. Because a child will do whatever they feel, whereas an adult will do what is right. Not all children are children, and not all adults are adults. Some children are actually adults in a child's body. Some adults are actually children in an adult's body. And they don't tell by your age, they tell by your maturity. And so when you look at someone, look at their maturity when you judge what kind of person they are. And look at yourself and try to make yourself a more mature person. Because the more mature you are, the more able you are to deal with what this world has to throw at you. And therefore, you will be careful, intelligent, and wise.